Hello everyone, how's it going? eDoc175 back here and welcome back to the channel. Today's Minecraft video is going to be something a little different. We're going to try and load up Legacy Edition. It's worked this time. I tried loading it like 5 times just before this, but it didn't load. Yeah, so it's the PlayStation 4 edition of Minecraft that I have on my PlayStation 5, so we have access to all these different games, mini games, and all of my old worlds. Right, I think we'll then go back through some of the old worlds that I've done. Right, I don't think I spent much time on this world. Well, I mean, I have a diamond pickaxe, iron sword. What's that over there? What is this? Is this my house? Is there like a funky stairway up into it? What is that? Oh, it must be a barn. I was like, if that's a house, that's horrendous. No offense. But was this my... there's a hole out the back. All the animals are going to escape. There's stairs up there. To where? Stairs up to nothing. I quite like this little bridge and thing there, but I think this was to a mine, yeah. It's over to a mine. But where's the house? Is this... Right, well, I'm so confused right now. Am I? What? So where is all, like, my stuff? Is it in under here? Do I have a house actually under this and then I just built that out the front? No, that's just another mine. What is going on? Okay, so I seen over here was lit up, but is that because of... Okay, that's another mine. Or a quarry. Oh! There's my house. I swear to God, if this is another mine. Why do I have so many mines around the place? Is this into the... You know, this is the kitchen. Where's my bed? Where do I sleep? Oh, no, I was just in there. Is this mine? Yeah, it is mine, because that's my dog. Okay, I don't know what I was smoking for this world, but this is, it's a great barn, that's what it is. It is a great barn. Okay, so this one is called Town. I don't think there was any town built in it. So I think this was just like a waste of a world. I think I just made it and then and then didn't do anything in it. Okay, let's look at the other ones. Okay, so where is... Oh, this doesn't look good. It doesn't look great, to be honest. How did I get into this place? I must have been going for a, you know, mountain villa kind of thing. Let's go inside it and check it out. Oh, the door's over here. So you go in here, and then through here is the bedroom with a nice view, and then you go up here, and this is I just have a cartography table for no reason. Storage, furnaces, mine. Is that like my good stuff? It is. View up and out here to this little area, and then up and around here, and then I think this. Okay, well this must be the actual like main front door, but I quite like it. I quite like this house actually. You know, it's something a little different. It's a cave house, yes, but you know, it's something a little different to the usual stuff. Because like, nowadays I would never do a thing where you come down 2 steps here and literally a block beside go up another 2 steps and then out. But I quite like it. You know what? This world's not bad. Okay, and this world is called 7, so this was the 7th world I ever made. Hold on, let's leave the house first and see what it looks like from the outside, because it's clearly a cave house you come down into. Yeah, cave homes were that was my forte, you know. I loved a cave home. Oh, this must have just been an actual... Look how sad that bedroom is. That is not good. So I must have just liked doing, like, you know, I did always like doing cave houses, and then the random, like, caves that you get going through wee bits of land, like that, I would turn into houses like it was something I just really enjoyed doing. Oh, that's disturbing. What's this up here? Okay. I must have started building a house. Or one of my friends came on and started building a house. At one point. You know, like this is at least 8 years ago of me playing this. I think. Maybe more. So, yeah, this would have been an entrance down into a cave. And, like, you know, there's still got dirt. And then the sad little bedroom. God. And then you can come down here. And come down into this big open room. And I think that was just a way down into a lower part of the mine. I think this was down to the actual mine? I don't know. Where's this to? Oh, that was the mine just went off, so then I put up a I put up a wall. That is just blocking off another way down to the mine. To be fair, I quite like these old like cave houses I done. This is just a lookout point, apparently. And down here, I think, is just another way to another cave. Is it? God, look. It's actually... I think it's quite cool. I quite like it. But I'm going to have that biased opinion, because it was... How long did it take me to floor this place? I've had to dig it up and then put it back down again. All for it to come to, like, this. What was I going to furnish the house out with? There's not enough in the game. What was under here, or did I just forget? No, it's just downstairs down to... Okay, I probably should have blocked that off. Weirdly enough, I remember putting these stairs down. And I know you're going to... Okay, well, I have quite a lot of stuff. I know you're going to say, well, weirdly enough, it was you that put them down, so of course you're going to remember it. Yeah, fair. But, you know, this is still a long time ago. And then that was just another way out. You know what? Again, not a bad world. But I always got to the same point and then just for some reason stopped playing. This one's called 2021 New, so at least I know when it was made. Funny enough, another cave home. another cave home where it was a cave and I've just kind of refurbished it. Yeah, my bedroom. I remember this was here. I don't know if this just... Okay, I think that just keeps going on. And then... So that's the main front door. Over here is another just like view bit. Oh, I have an enchanted... Well, I suppose I actually have an enchanted pickaxe. But there's a viewpoint down onto here. I think I was going to do a fireplace there. This is starting to ring bells. I have level 30 enchants on that. Oh, it's a mine. I know where that goes, but I'll look at it in a second. Well, funny enough, I know where that goes. I more meant I just remembered where it went. Oh yeah, we were underwater at this bit. This goes down to my quarry. Not quarry, just a mine. Oh, a little like camp area. It's quite cool. And then, oh yeah, no, quarry. All the way down there. And then what was over here? Just a way down to mine. Yeah. Again, this is another world that I quite liked. I quite enjoyed it. And then this was just a water feature, but it was also my way out of the house, back out the back, like this. Ta-da! And then, and then this little bit over here was my way in. And then this is all my farms, right here. Wait, did I just see? Oh yeah, look at that cocoa bean farm. 3 cocoa beans on it. Okay, hold on. I'll go down and I'll take the railway track. Because I get on this, hit that. I think that's just another way out the cave. And come along here. Wow, look at that, all glass and stuff. And then I think I can leave that there. And then this brings me out up here into the little train station that I made. Wow. So can we go down here? Is there still a cart here? No. Okay, I think you need to lift the cart wherever you're going. Maybe I was just being a bit stingy on the iron. So then you come down here, put it on there, hit the... Did someone steal the button? Wait. Where's the button? You know what, we'll just start pushing it. Underwater feature. And, wait. Okay, so that's why there was no button. It wasn't finished. That's why there was no button or cart. But going out this way, this is the Lone Wolf's little house he built out in the desert. Home. Wheat farm. You can just about squeeze in between those. Okay, so I'm gonna go back. Yeah, so that's the funny thing. I'm just over there, like coming out the back entrance into my cave house. You could have just swam up and then ran over. It's so quick. It's a whole lot quicker to just run it, but no. There had to be a minecart started. However, I do know that if you go the other direction, there's no minecart. And again, there's no button. Am I blind? Nope, no button. I'm convinced the button was stolen. Then you go along this way, and then up here, and wow! I'm in a nice little village where I put a wall up around it to stop anyone getting out. What do you mean? That train station is the most pointless building I have ever done. It went like 20. It went like 20 blocks. Oh god. Oh, that's. Anyway, moving on. We'll move past it. Oh yeah, I remember. Like I flattened out all this area and put a wall out around all of it, librarian, what trades do you have? And then, oh, look at the disgusting prison that I built. Or I mean workplace for the villagers, not a prison. Workplace. But yeah, it's stinking. Yeah, this is an awful building, but I still can't really get over the fact that, that I made that tiny. This must have been a pool of water, I assume. I can't believe I'd done this little tiny station or like train track, but when it's literally 20 blocks. Like, look. Oh god, look, I'm here already. Oh my god, that was so pointless. I mean, it would have made more sense if I'd just done it straight over to my house over here. Like, that would have been far enough for a train track, or like a minecart track. But the fact that I just stopped it there, and the village is right there, that oh my god, what a waste. I mean, great design and use of resources. 10 out of 10. So this is the last world that I had spent a good bit of time on, hence the Ender Egg, before changing to PlayStation 5 Edition. Is that chain? I think that's chainmail armor. So yeah, this is the storage room, a little sitting area, an infinite water source, enchantment room. This was going to be a map room, so this is what we've got done. I'll show you. Oh, that's just showing where we're at, or where I was when I made the map, I think. I don't know. But I'll just run around quickly and show you. It's just a little dot. And then I had a ladder here. Oh yeah! Oh, I had so much done in this world actually. I forgot how much I had actually. Yeah. If I put all the time I've spent on Minecraft worlds into one world, or even into anything else that is, you know, probably really productive, I'd maybe be a lot further in life. But well, I had fun doing this. Look at this. It's a nice little sitting area. Balcony. Campfire. Then you come down here. There's my farm. Sugarcane farm. Hey, look, it's not. Sugarcane isn't massive in the old edition. This was when I get. Oh, just ran into the berry bushes. I get annoyed that that was my farm, so I extended the farm. I made a big proper one, and then this is all my animal farms, and then this is my sort of storage area for everything, everything growable. Then I think, yeah, there's a village just over here, right here. I can go over this way. And I believe there is a way through here. Yeah. So this is just outside the house. You know, I go up these stairs here, and then through here, and I'm back in here. Oh yeah, there's a cow in my kitchen. Glass roof. Oh, could you tell that cave homes are my, they're my safe place? I just prefer doing them because there's so much more you can do with it without it looking completely terrible on the outside. I have a little balcony area as well, I forgot about that. And here's my nether portal. Down there is the lone wolf's house. In here... Oh, this is where I was just gonna keep all the villagers to run around. Awful cave sound. So I was just gonna let them run around in here. Oh yeah, that's why I was letting them run around in there, because eventually I would release them out and release them. I would let them out into this area that was going to be just like terrace houses. So you go up here. I think I finished this one. Yeah. So you can go in here. This one's special because it has a little garden. Wow. Then you can go up the stairs here, and there'll be beds up here. Yeah, I thought that was quite good. I quite like this little. Well, I mean, I started it and got nowhere near finishing it. But I spent a long time chopping down trees for this wall. So you're able to go all the way over this way, and then the wall just sort of stopped here. And another train station. Oh wait, I need to actually go into that train station to show. Well, this was, but there's a llama on a cart. Hello. Okay. So yeah, a lot of time was clearly spent on this world. I had that walled off so that for when I was going to release the villagers. To be fair, I wouldn't mind bringing this world forward to newer Minecraft. I eventually had a cart. The cart system went out here and down there, hence why there's a cart down there with a llama in it. I think that's everything from this side. So that's me blocked off this little bit. Then we go in, and now we're at the train station. Oh, what's that? I've been to the end. Oh yeah, of course I've been to the end. I showed the egg. So, oh wait, I don't need the cart. I'm panicking. I'm forgetting what I have done and what I haven't. So you get in, hit the button. Oh, and that's like just another viewpoint thing. Okay, this isn't what I expected it to be. This is where that went through there and came down and stopped here, and then this was my dock. But I'll just take the cart back. If we go back this way, well, first I'll go over to this just to show it, because I pointed it out momentarily. It's just like a 3-tiered like viewing platform thing. No real use to it. Oh yeah, this was all mountain here. All of this was mountain connected around to there, and when I was digging into it I found a water pool, but I thought it'd just be cool to keep. Yeah, I'll show you what I had spent. I had spent a very, 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 very long time on. If we just go this way, down here, underwater, through a mountain, under the ocean. Oh no, it's slowing up really badly. I think that goes to the end. Come on, yeah, push! Push! You can do it! Push! Squeeze! Not squeeze, just push! Around the corner, go! Okay. And it just comes to a nice stop. Then you go up here, and you're like, oh, what is this, you may ask? It's a skeleton mob spawner. But I'm on peaceful a minute just to show everything, so it won't work. No entry. Entry, please. You go down here. And out here. And then that's where they land, and you just... Oh. Yeah, I've got a lot of... There you go. A lot of bows, a lot of bones, and a lot of arrows from it. That was the old way, so I can go up here. And then I can still go out this and up. And then I think it's just like, yeah, it's just essentially a little shelter up above. And I think over there somewhere is where the... Well, we could just follow across the top of it, I suppose. Like so. Is that going up or down? It looks like the sun's getting closer to me, actually. Help! It's chasing me. But, oh, this is good. I can't get down. Okay, so we'll go up this way then. Because it's either that there is literally just a hole in the ground or there's a little shack. I can't remember what one it is. I think it's... Yeah, it's a hole in the ground. So you come down here. Try and not get dizzy. And then this leads to here. And this is where, obviously, the track would come to. And then you can go down this bit. What? Oh. And this takes you down into a cave. And you're like, what? I thought you said this took you to the end. And just directly down here takes you straight through to the end portal. I thought it was pretty good. I quite like this a little bit. And then, actually, when I was just clearing out this area, I'm pretty sure you come up here. Yeah, and there's another skeleton mob spawner. And I was kind of kicking myself. I was like, for God's sake, I've done all that big train track all the way to the other skeleton spawner, and we have one here. We could have adapted and made our own, but no. So yeah, this was the last world that I had spent a long time on, and I really enjoyed it. Well, that's creepy. What are you staring at? What's up above you that you're staring at? Okay, we'll just move past that. This world is the most nostalgic world for me. The other world that I had showed you of, it was me, the lone wolf, and then one of my other friends. Yeah, this was me and the other friend had spent a long time on this one. And then I had just spent a long time on it myself after he had stopped playing games. I think his PlayStation 4 broke. My my cheating machine. This is how I made a lot of... Oh, it's the nether portal. I was like, what am I hearing? So yeah, through that is my cheating machine. This you would use this. What is it? Duplication. Yeah, duplication glitch. Use that to duplicate blocks and stuff of iron and diamonds. And then out here, I think, yeah, I have a suit of armor. Dabbing. But yeah, this world we'd spent a long time on. So this is a little guest room. As you can tell, that was my bedroom up over there. Down here is just the main area. That's the storage room in here. Over here is the kitchen. This is just the lounge. Looks out there. That was my bedroom at one point. Enchantment table. Nether wart farm. I suppose we'll go out the back and we'll show you. So you head out this way, follow the gravel path. This takes you down into our barn. Animals in the barn. You go over this way, and this was a weird... I don't know why I had done farms like this, but they're just like essentially big bowls and that is that is the farm. Then you go over this way and over the bridge, but I think I have little I have little farming seats down below. Not farming, fishing. I had little seats for fishing down under the bridge. My friend then built a chapel. I think is there anything? I thought he had left like a sign or something somewhere. And then a graveyard, because every Minecraft world needs a graveyard. 303, Herobrine, Null, we were big into the Minecraft creepypasta stuff back in the day. But then we were like, oh damn it, that's just added those three things to our world. This was a platform for a train station, or a train that will eventually come through this way. I was starting to build houses here, so this was what the house was going to be. You'd come in, entry, living room, kitchen, dining. You'd go upstairs, top of the stairs, landing, and then bedroom. And then it was still being built, and then we moved on. Or I had moved on from this world, because I spent a long time on it by myself. As you can see, there is a bit sticking out the top there, so that is where we are heading next. So if you come into the house and come around here, and there it is. The ladder here, and that takes you up to this, which we just had a little column with a block of diamond in it. It was quite cool for some reason. And then you come up here and very slowly climb the ladder. I didn't realise it was this slow. And we called this the top of the world. You're able to look out and see everything. So there's the chapel we were just at. There's the houses that we were starting. The two little weird farms. I did have a building there, but I took it down. That's why that's clear of grass. The barn. My two quarries there. And then we'll get on to the rest. So if you come out the front door, down here is the stables. I think I then had another viewing platform just here for some reason. Up the ladders, yeah, just for viewing. And then this was down into our mine, which back in the day when we had made the graves for Herobrine, Null and Error 303, we were convinced this mine was haunted. And I did have screen recordings that had convinced us on it, but a lot of digging out, a lot of work happened down in there. And then if you come up and out of it and head over here, you will find this little cafe that was originally going to be, and then this building, but this little cafe was originally going to be the train station. And this is where this was going to be the platform, so the trains would then run that way, like you've seen over beside the chapel. But then this became the train station. So you'd walk in through the big dome, you'd be able to sit down and wait, and then you'd have to pass through the security gates here, and then you'd hop on your train and go. But coming out the front of there, you will see a little bit of stone brick. And if you head down in here, welcome to Vault 1-ish. This was, we were going to do a Fallout themed vault down in here. Up here was going to be the Overseer's platform. And we would have little paths kind of sticking out from the side of this ravine, and it would just keep on going down, and we'd just pretty much turn it into a vault. So in the hypothetical world of something going wrong in Minecraft, like a storyline you'd made up, you'd have to escape down there. That's just a little sad fountain. Up here takes you to something. Oh, this little I don't know. Just like a campsite kind of thing on the side of the mountain with a wee lean-to over it. And then a platform to look out at everything. But then up here was just different little houses as part of like a mountaintop resort thing that we had kind of started or kind of thought about. It was literally space for a single bed, and that was it. Now you go across the bridge. Oh, look at that structural column. That is incredible. You go across that, up here, and then you're able to look over there. For some reason, when we had started building all of this, I kept having a recurring dream of me in my secondary school. Just in the assembly hall. So then I started building my old secondary school. Built until I got to the assembly hall. I had just put the floor down, and then I stopped having the recurring dream. It's quite weird, it's quite strange, but since I stopped having the recurring dream, I just stopped continuing the build. This here was like a swimming pool and a kiddie pool for anyone staying at these pods. Where is it? Or the mountaintop resort, I think is what we called it. I can't remember. Was there a sign here? This is just reception. You go in here and someone will give you your key. But you came down to the water side and there's a little tiki bar and sun loungers. So you could lie by the swampy water. A little tiki bar here. And then this was my friend's house. You come in here. You're able to go out the back and sit down and look out. And I think down here is all the storage. Yeah, this is all his storage, his furnace room. And obviously, you've seen what I done with the other picture. And here is his mine. I don't know why he covered it with a picture frame, but he did. So now that we've woken up full of energy, we're able to get up and run over this big bridge that I built. And this big bridge took me a long time. And that over there, if I run back a little bit, is meant to be like a statue sort of a thing, kind of inspired by the Statue of Statue of Liberty, but like, you know, it's just an outline of a statue and a pedestal. Just because we were thinking of turning this into like a wee port, so it'd be cool to have that there on an island just on the outside. This is just a staircase down to the land there. And this goes up here to the big tower. You go all the way to the top. All the way to the top. It's funny because this is higher than over there, but we called that the top of the world. And then my friend built this, and we're kind of like, well, what'd you do that for? Now, it's not the top of the world, it's not the top of anything. But, yeah, big tower, because it's a staple in any old Minecraft world. But then, I think I only have one more thing to show. And that's this building over here. I can't remember exactly what this building was. Well, these two buildings. I'll go to the small one first. Again, that's setting up for the train track that never happened. This is like a little fisherman's hut. You will come out, you know, do a spot of fishing. And then this building was a hotel. Reception. I don't know what the obsession was with hotels. And this is a room you stay in. That was a room you would stay in. Same on this side. But then if you had a room upstairs, you had to come outside, go up a set of stairs on the side, And then you get in here to that one, this room, that room, and that room. And I don't know why there wasn't any more rooms along here, but you come up the stairs here, and then you'd have the penthouse suites. So then you come in here, wow, big room there, big room there, and then another big room here. Wow. But now we are in 2026, so this world is about 10 years old. I'm pretty sure it was made in 2016. So like, you know, it is kind of sad, but just because, you know, we spent so much time on this world, done so much on it, and that's just sort of where it is. Like, that's sort of where it stops. But it's also kind of funny that even though I was playing this flat out 10 years ago, Minecraft is still a staple. It's a staple game in you know, my obviously YouTube career, because that is pretty much the only game I play now. It's funny that Minecraft has never really died off. Like, it kind of faded away about 8 years ago, but then it came back over COVID times, and since then, you know, it has still been flourishing. But yeah, you know, everyone has their nice memories from the old worlds that they used to play, and it's just kind of nice to right in your face, hello. It's just nice to dip back into the nostalgia of all the old worlds you used to play. Is that a floating, like, leaf block just above the crosshair there? Or is there a bit of that window missing? Because it's really annoying that that is there. But anyways, that's where I'm going to wrap up today's trip down memory lane nostalgia video of worlds that are about 10 years old, with this one being 10 years old. I'm E.175, I hope you enjoyed, and consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you in the next one.